Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana with truth on black. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Receipt so strong that the lies won't let. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB, Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't mean you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down, baby. Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana with truth on black. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Receipt so strong that the lies won't let. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB, Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't mean you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down, baby.
Hey y'all, happy Friday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Friday, baby. Sorry I am late, y'all. I was eating at the last minute, y'all. I swear I do not be trying or be intentional with being late. It's not on purpose. Just know that. I don't do that to y'all on purpose. So when I say stuff be coming up, for the most part, I be telling the truth. It's hard, y'all. It really is hard. And that's why I say all the time, like, YouTube is just a secondary business for me. It's not primary, but if I ever decide to take it into a primary profession, I will be way more professional, like on time and everything, because I'll be putting it first, if that makes sense. It's not it's not like it's not primary. It's not my first means of income. So it's kind of, it's like, it's secondary, but it's also a hobby, if that makes sense, y'all. But I be trying, y'all. I be trying. But whew, y'all hear I'm out of breath. I'm trying to hurry up and get on this live because y'all. And my mouth is on fire because I had some pho tonight. I don't know how many of y'all familiar with pho, but I love me some pho. And I have to literally drive to the next town to get it because they don't sell that in my area. And the last time I got it, um, dated okay, it's like a mom, it's a husband and a wife who own the restaurant. And her husband be cooking and she worked the register in the front. And the last time I got it, I had bought a lot of stuff over there. And the husband didn't season it spicy. And I can't eat my food. I can't eat it if it's not spicy. Like if it's bland, I cannot eat it, y'all. So it was like a waste. But I'm thinking it's because it's just the husband and the wife that work in there. And because he made so many different items for me, that's probably why he forgot to make my pho spicy. So I just threw it away. I couldn't eat it. And this time, so when I went and got it today, child, it was so spicy. He said, I'm gonna fix her ass. My mouth is on fire, y'all, but it was so good. I had to literally suck on some ice cubes. But it was pressure. Do you hear me? If you don't know nothing about no pho, y'all need to try it. Okay, make sure y'all try it. I always get the combination pho. It come with the beef, chicken, and the shrimp, and it's just good. Especially if you sick. If you got a little cold or the flu or whatever, try some pho. All right. Anyways, I just wanted to tell y'all that. But that's what I was doing. Y'all, I was eating, and I had to kind of cool my tongue off with some ice, and my mouth still burning. And I had the nerve to make me some coffee, so I'm gonna have to let it cool off. Now I'm not complaining about the coffee being hot. I mean, being cool because I can't drink it while it's hot now because my tongue's still on fire, y'all. Let me get to the top. Let's see who in here on this good old Friday, y'all. I missed y'all. I ain't been on live in like 3 days. And that's another thing that's not intentional, y'all. It's not that the content ain't content because y'all know one thing about Pac, baby. I could pull something out the hat, okay? Even when it comes to the saga, like I could literally take one little small thing and create a whole dialogue out of it. But December is extremely busy for me because it's the holidays, so I've been doing a whole lot of ripping and running and stuff like that outside of my normal schedule. And oh, child, my oldest son been having a lot going on, and I've been having to bring him here and there because, as most of y'all know, he's in dual enrollment, so he take high school and college courses, so he go back and forth. But they are now out until I think he said they out for the rest of the month or for a whole month. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what Kenny told me. They out for a whole month now, so I got a little break when it come to him because he the one be having me running the most. Okay, let me see who in here. Hey, Shaquintley. Hey, Christina. Hey, Miss Doris. Hey, Erica. Hey, Jaisha. Tracy in the building. It don't matter. We got Queen Love Mail. We got Miss Geraldine. Miss Debbie. We got Twin Mommy. All five of me. Miss Denise. We got Michaela, Pressure ENT in the building, Scorpio Stings, Queen Sag. We got Miss Dee Dee, my bro Terry, of course, coming through with the copyright and fair use. Shout out to you for always putting that in the chat. You are appreciated because I don't know how you do it, Terry, but you do it. Like, who child? Terry mind for so many people, and he still be in the chat. I'm like, Lord, he spreads himself thin. But I can only speak for myself and just let you know that I appreciate you for that. Because you don't have to do that, but you do it. You don't have to do it, but you do it, baby. Shout out to you for that. Hey, Miss Angela. Hey, Latte. Lord, here go Latte. I knew she was coming. Hey, Miss Liddy. Hey, Snooky. Hey, Buttercup. Who else in here? Let me see. Let me see. Hey, Miss Deborah Cannon. Shout out to my green team. I see y'all coming through. Miss Lisa McGeety in the building. CSBSN. So enough. Discussion board. Shout out to you and all my beautiful minds that's holding it down in the chat for your girl. Shout out to y'all. Hey Miss Victoria. Hey Miss Amanda. Hey Miss Alita. Miss Ilka. Who else? Let me see. Let me see, child. What is that? Hey, Miss Desi. Hey, Miss Jackie. Hey, Keisha. Okay, hold up, y'all. Let me go up. Hey, Miss Rose. Hey, Bama. Bama Grandma. Shout out to you. I don't want to miss nobody. I ain't gonna say everybody because we got a lot of people in here. We got about 200 and something people in here already, y'all. But y'all was like 50 in the chat or 75, something like that before I even came in. Let me see. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hey, sweet queen. I miss you, girl. Shout out to you also. Miss Jackie H in the building. We got Miss Glenda Bride. We got Mercedes. Who else? Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Miss Michelle. Hey, Queen Lily. YouTube tripping again with y'all handles. But it only do that for some people, not everybody. That's so weird. Forever Chosen in the building. Um, Miss Jocelyn, I see you, girl. I see you, Shay. I see you. Who else? Let's see. Ooh, child, my nose running from that doggone fuck. Loving my curves. Period. All right. Thank you, discussion board. Thank you for my first super. I appreciate you, my girl. Hey, Shanique, you said Pop should be pulling up soon. Thank y'all. And thank y'all for letting them know for the ones that's not normally in here. If anytime y'all feel like I'm taking too long, y'all don't have to wait in the chat for me. Okay? Please, please don't, y'all. Because I don't want to inconvenience y'all. I tried to get the live times as close to the time as I could jump on, but you know, I'm human. Like I can't help if something comes up or whatever because I got three cheering and they always got something going on. So I try my best. I really do. I really, really, really do, y'all. But don't stay in the chat. Like you could always come back in. It probably will the notifications be tripping. But you know, just check back later to see if I'm on live. But don't just wait in the chat if you feel like I'm taking too long. What, Kenny? Hold on, y'all. Close my door. Really? All right, let me see. He done interrupted me. Hey, Miss Jackie, Miss Renee. Shout out to everybody, a collective hey to everybody that's coming in. I see y'all and I appreciate y'all for coming in, giving your girl a view, supporting the platform. If you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $sign Lupac 2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to my coffee people that support that app. You can also support me by getting a super chat, super sticker, or a gift on the vertical stream. Y'all know I always set a little goal of 15. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it's greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support me by getting a membership. Shout out to my green team members for holding it down. Period. Okay? We're gonna have a hell of a Christmas giveaway. Just know I got something for y'all. Now I wish I could bless everybody, but I can't, y'all. So I will be giving away a few things, like and pulling names or whatever, but it's gonna be some really, really, really good gifts. So y'all just stay tuned for that. I gotta do my little one too for y'all because like I say all the time, y'all don't have to hold on to the memberships, but y'all do, and that really helps my not just my channel, but all the creators. It helps all the creators when y'all get those memberships. So just know Pac love and appreciate y'all, baby. And if I was a millionaire, we would all be millionaires. Period, child. Period. Because I'm a giver. Okay? I am a giver. Hey, Miss Marjorie. All right, let me see. Let me get to the bottom of these comments. And shout out to you, Mika, for getting that membership. And thank you, Yumika, for that super chat blessing. I appreciate you, my love. Shout out to Lakia for being a member for 21 months. Period. That's a day one. Who else we got? Let me go. Hold up. Okay, we at the bottom, y'all. We at the bottom. I try to make my way all the way to the bottom of the chat. But anyways, y'all, it ain't too much going on. But I did catch something, and I was watching. Well, outside of what I caught, I'm gonna tell y'all that first. But I was watching Auntie Pimo's video, and she was speaking on the whole. I'm not buying my kids any Christmas gifts this year because they have everything they need. Emphasis on need, right? So we're gonna kind of piggyback off of that too, because that's a good topic. We're gonna talk about that, and I'm gonna just call out a few things, give my opinion on that. But outside of that, so I went on Janasha's page earlier. Let me pull him up. Hold up, y'all. Let me pull up his Facebook. Let's see. Let's go to him. Oh, let me put my earphones on. Make sure there ain't no music. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, it ain't no music, so I can let's get out of it and I'll go back in it. All right, let me share so y'all can see. I love you more, sweet queen, and thank you for being a member for 14 months, my love. All right, so that's she showed did Miss Nina. Auntie Pimo let him have it, baby. Okay, like she do her one too when it come to them, especially like on you when she feel like something is being neglected. I.e. them kids. Oh, she gonna do her one too. So I was looking at his story, y'all, and I seen this. Hold up, let's go to it. Him, of course, and then these were posted. I ain't gonna say he posted them. I'm gonna say these were posted, and then this one was posted. Right? Y'all seen it, or y'all need me to do it again? Let me do it one more time so y'all can see it. He posted these two pictures. Well, these two pictures were posted. Let's say that. Okay. And then, of course, this right here, 2025 was a massive year for me and my family. 2026 will be even more grand, right? So I seen that, y'all. But then I went to his TikTok, right? And I can't pull that up because I don't know my password. So I can only pull TikTok up on my phone. Let me let y'all hear what he. Oh Lord, I didn't realize I had it open on my phone. And thank y'all for the vertical gifts on the other stream. I appreciate y'all. So let's go to TikTok real quick. I won't be able to pull it up, but I can let y'all hear it. Let's see. Hold on, for some music plays. As soon as I get on there. All right, y'all. So, oh, hold up. I gotta connect my Bluetooth so y'all can hear. Pair a new device. Let's see. Oh, no. Might have to do it from my old phone. Yep, it's probably already connected. Hold on, y'all. It's probably already connected. Let's see. Let's see. Let me pull it up on my other phone. I knew it was connected. That's why it's not letting me connect to my new phone. I'll do that TikTok. As soon as you get on TikTok, some music start playing, child. All right, y'all. So y'all seen what I just showed y'all posted on in his Facebook story, right? Now, my thing is, if you're not being sneaky or whatever, why he didn't post this on Facebook too? Now y'all listen at this. This is in his story on TikTok.
A baby is a stronger commitment because you're at least locked in by a child for at least 18 years, right? And then even further once they become an adult, that's still your child. I think marriage is a commitment, but between the two people committed, they could break it off at any time. Right. And they don't have to be together anymore, dissociate anything. They could just go two separate ways. But with a baby, it's a little bit harder to do that.
So as a baby, and a baby needs to be nurtured, needs to be taken care of. Like a marriage is two grown people. So like Sis says, right, you could go about your way, but a baby actually needs you. Like a baby can't survive without you, as far as being a parent and shit like that. So the commitment of raising somebody for 18 years is way deeper than I mean, wouldn't say way deeper, but I would think it was a way much more commitment to raising a child than it is to being in a marriage.
Yeah, that kid is yours forever, guaranteed.
And not to say like that, because now people go back, but the marriage is most important, all that. But
no, it's a commitment. It is, but at any point, that commitment can break. Even people have kids and marriages break apart. They still, you know what I mean? But that's still their kid.
The kid has to be raised, whether it's the mother or the father. They still have to raise that kid even when they get divorced. So I would say the commitment to the kid is way stronger than the commitment to the marriage.
That's real. I would say that you can't, even if you get to a point where your child ain't feeling you, you can't divorce your child.
All right, so I'm gonna play it again, but let me speak on it real quick because it's real interesting how he posted that in his story on TikTok, y'all. And now, mind you, the question on, like, you know how on TikTok you hear the voiceover and then it have like a caption where the caption said, which commitment, hold on, let me go back to it because I want to quote it verbatim. It says,
baby is a stronger commitment because you at least
says, which is more of a commitment, having a baby or marriage, right? Now, mind you, both of them are commitments, but Janelle answered and said a baby. So my thing is, and of course, you know, that's your child, so you gotta be in your child's life. So I get the fact that, let me take these earphones off for a second. I get the fact that what a difference between the two, right? But if we're gonna downplay marriage versus having a baby as commitments or whatever, then why not get married? If marriage is so beneath the commitment level of having a baby, why not get married then? Why not get married? Like, why not solidify that union? Because like Cameron said in that clip, you know, even if you get married, if it don't work out, you can always get a divorce. So y'all, that spoke volumes for me, okay? Because I seen them pictures over there and I was like, not so fast. Why would you post this on TikTok, sir? He be real sneaky on TikTok, y'all. TikTok and Instagram, oh, he's really sneaky on them two platforms. But Facebook, he tread real lightly over there on Facebook. But I was like, why would he post that? And then I thought about it. I was like, well, you never know. It could have been her who posted those pictures in his story. You never know. But that was an interesting choice of pictures too. Like, so it could have possibly been him because of the picture choice. But it's just the fact that he posted what I just let y'all hear in his story on TikTok, how, he views the commitment to the babies more than committing to a marriage with her. That's how I took it. Because, people only post things that they agree with or that's relative, because even on the post in his story, if you don't take my word for it, if you go look on his TikTok story, you can see where he answered the question and said, baby. So that pretty much told me what he's in it for. Like, I'm in it for my cheering and that's it. My cheering and that's it. Because that's why I just played with it a little bit and said, well, if we looking at one, let's use the word valuable. If we're valuing one more than the other, right? And marriage is on the lower level, then why not do that and get that out the way? If that commitment is not even on the same level commitment wise with having a baby with a person, why not marry him then? Why not? If we're gonna downplay marriage, because y'all already know how I feel about that. I feel like you should solidify that, especially if y'all talking about having a child together. Now, it don't always work out, things don't always work out where, you could be with somebody like myself. I was with my kid's dad for 11 years. We was engaged in everything and I ended the relationship. So the marriage never happened. You know what I'm saying? So things happen where you end up in those type of situations. But if you in a situation and he not even trying to take it to that next level, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. And to me, that's indicative of okay, well, I could walk out at any time and leave these babies on her. That's how I look at it. Because now we are getting into the waters of how big of a commitment it is when it comes to having kids with somebody. So that's why I say, why not go in that order like the old school? Why not marry the woman first and then put some babies in her if you really want kids with her? At least you're showing her that you're there. Are you trying to be there for the most part? Because like I said, sometimes marriages don't work out, but at least you going that route to show her, hey, I'm trying and I want to be here for you and my kids, not just my kids. But if a man telling you, oh, I want to put some babies in you and da 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 da, but he's saying he not ready for marriage, then how do you look at kids, having kids with somebody as a way bigger and greater commitment, not to devalue the kids, right? That ain't what we doing here. But how do you look at it in that light, but still say you don't want to get married if the commitment level is not the same? That's a little weird to me. That's a little weird. But to me, like I said, that spoke volumes that he even posted that and he even let it be known that the baby is more of the commitment to him. Janelle be doing some things, child. He be, he be doing some things. So y'all, y'all want me to play it one more time so y'all can listen to it again real quick before we go into the next topic? Let me know. Put a couple ones in the chat if y'all want me to replay it real quick. It ain't nothing but like a minute and something long. Let me know. Let me know. Take me through that. Take me through that. Where we going, Swin? Okay, y'all, let me run it back real quick. All right. And make sure y'all hitting the like button because I didn't even say that. I was running through my disclaimer. But y'all, please hit that like button for Pac. Please support my little goal if y'all can. Y'all know I've been slipping and slacking on this content, but still support my little goal. Okay, that's a little push for me. But so please support it, and thank you to the ones that support me on the vertical stream with the gifts. I appreciate y'all also. But definitely run them lights up and watch them ads as well, y'all. All right, let's run it back. Oh shoot, I turned it off. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. All right, here we go.
A baby is a stronger commitment because you're at least locked in by a child for at least 18 years, right? And then even further once they become an adult, that's still your child. I think it is a commitment, but between the two people committed, they could break it off at any time. Right. And they don't have to be together anymore, dissociate anything. They could just go two separate ways. But with a baby, it's a little bit harder to do that.
Once there's a baby, and a baby needs to be nurtured, needs to be taken care of. Like a marriage is two grown people. So like Sis says, right, you could go about your way, but a baby actually needs you. Like a baby can't survive without you as far as being a parent and shit like that. So the commitment of raising somebody for 18 years is way deeper than. I mean, wouldn't say way deeper, but I would think it was a way much more commitment to raising a child than it is to being in a marriage.
That kid is yours forever, guaranteed.
And not to say like that, because now people gonna be like, but the marriage is most important and all that. But
no, it's a commitment. It is, but at any point, that commitment can break. Even people have kids and marriages break apart. They still, you know what I mean? But that's still their kid.
The kid has to be raised, whether it's the mother or the father. They still have to raise that kid even when they get divorced. So I would say the commitment to the kid is way stronger than the commitment to the marriage.
That's real. I would say that you can't, even if you get to a point where your child ain't feeling you can't divorce your child.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Okay, so that was that, but it's like that was weird to me because he, like I say, he basically, in my opinion, doubled down on the fact that he does not plan on pursuing a marriage with this girl, and it's really unfortunate because ain't no way in hell. But at the end of the day, you can't blame him because he let it be known. Well, no, I take that back, y'all, because if y'all remember, at one point he was saying that um he was going, marriage was in the works. So, well, I ain't even gonna say it like that. Y'all remember that Q&A that him and Laonya did about 2 years ago? They was real early in their situationship, and her supporters was asking them questions in the comments. That's when she had on that little blue jean, all in one outfit, and he was sitting there looking goofy as hell. And somebody was like, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Is are y'all getting married or da 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 da?" So they both, and that's how you could tell early on that they was both having problems, right? I mean that they was having problems early on because both of them act like they didn't want to answer that question. And he was like, "Go first," and she was like, "No, you go first. You go." So he went first and he was basically saying, yeah, yeah, like he basically gave his goals in life where he would see himself in 5 years. And he was like, and marriage, all of that. And it's going to be sooner than 5 years, but um, time is ticking, baby. So then she answers and she was like, and she said, I see myself owning my own women something. I don't remember. I forgot, y'all. But she said she seen herself owning something. And then she said, and as far as marriage, wherever God takes that. So, and that was like 2 years ago. And y'all remember the video he did whenever she was pregnant and he doubled down on it and let it be known that he's not getting married. He said, y'all stop putting that in his comments. He said marriage ain't for everybody, and he didn't see some traumatizing marriages, which the only one that he could have seen was hers with RH. But yeah, he doubled down on it and let it be known. Stop putting that in my comments. I understand that we had kids out of wedlock, but that's the decision we made. Da, 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 da. So I don't even think he's against marriage because he wanted to marry Chrissy. When Christy lost that baby, when Christy lost their baby, he was like, well, we could get married and try again. And that came from Chrissy. Shout out to my girl. Okay. And Chrissy was like, oh no. She was like, oh no, that's it. Like, cause it was already, that relationship was already like rocky towards the end. So no, no. And I say God never gives you more than you can handle. And I feel like, everything happens for a reason. Let's just say that. But he doesn't want to marry her. She ruined that. Yep. And I don't think he y'all. I don't care how many pictures be posted in stories or whatever. That man is checked out of that relationship. He's checked out. You can, if you know, you know. Okay, at this point, that man doing whatever he got to do to be around them kids. If y'all notice, that's the only main. That's the biggest thing he focuses on. He posts them kids left and right, and he might throw her in there every blue moon. Opposed to her on her page having to take all of these family pictures without him. So it's definitely not giving relationship. I honestly think he's completely checked out and he just doing what he got to do to stick around and be around for his kids. Because even then, right, if it was a relationship, they wouldn't need to go to court to have the court mediate for visitation and stuff. He can still, y'all know, we went over the legitimization, right? He can still legitimize those babies without needing the court to do a mediation for custody and visitation and all of that. That's something completely separate. That's two totally different things. So he doubled down on that on November 28th. Because y'all remember I said when I did that first live stream, when we first got that paperwork that he was taking her to court, I said, y'all, if they want to prove to me, if they want to show me something different and prove to me that this ain't that and they on the same page, I said, and he need to go back to court and he need to have it dismissed. He can still do the legitimization, but he need to dismiss all the other stuff, including the visitation, the mediation for visitation and all of that, right? Why he went back on the 28th and doubled down on it. He said we can exclude the child support portion of the paperwork for now until I get legal advice or no legal assistance on it. And I still want to proceed with the mediation for visitation and all of that. So that spoke volumes to me. That spoke big volumes, child. Um, let's see. I know his mama gotta be disappointed as F. He should have got with someone who didn't have a ready-made family, especially having kids with a chick who got kids. He don't even get along with y'all. And that was her biggest concern. And that probably still is her concern. Well, I ain't gonna say it's her concern at this point, but because he had already put 2 kids in her too, right? But initially, that was her biggest concern. If y'all remember, I showed y'all a text message between Laonia and her group chat, and Laonia was telling her friends that Janelle was on the phone with his mama, and his mama was saying she, she probably didn't know she was on speaker, but she was like, "Is she over her husband?" That woman was watching everything, y'all. Like, make it make sense. She was watching everything. She was watching LaTrue live on live one time in Janelle background. So she been paying attention since the beginning. And she had her reservations like any mother would. You couldn't tell me, even without those text messages to prove that issues were there between her and his mama, you couldn't tell me before we even seen those messages that that lady didn't have her reservations about this girl. Because anybody would. If you know you got a son who's in his career, up and coming in his career, just had his big break with the Wu-Tang show, right? Because that was his big break. You know why he's not getting more big breaks from that one? Because of everything that he done went through on the internet with her. That's why. They think people don't be watching, but they are watching. I tell y'all all the time, one of the main things that these booking managers and stuff like that, role managers, booking manager, whatever you want to call them, casting managers, one of the biggest things that they look at is social media presence. Social media presence. Why y'all think some of the biggest names don't have to audition for roles? That they have to negotiate with The Rock. The Rock don't have to audition for a role. These people have to they hit up his manager, and they have to negotiate them coins with him. And that's what determines if he's gonna bless them with his presence in a film. Because guess how many followers he got? He made a name for himself, y'all. That man got hundreds of millions of followers. So guess what? If hundreds of millions of people follow you and support you, now mind you, you might have a troll or two, but guess what? 9 times out of 10, that support is going to linger over to what you're acting in, what you're doing. They're going to follow what you do for a living. So they can afford to pay such and such this amount or whatever to have them in a film, and they don't need an audition and this and that because they come with a very large social media presence, which is kind of equivalent to revenue. It's equivalent to revenue. But of course, the smaller names and stuff like that, they got to audition. Even some of the B-list, B and C-list actors still have to audition. But when I say A-list, I'm talking about The Rock. I'm talking about Kevin Hart. I'm talking about what's his name, y'all? He fine too. He was married to an old girl, Lisa Bonet from the Cosby Show. What is his name, y'all? Jason something, right? What is his last name? Denzel. Denzel don't audition no more. What is his name, y'all? Jason. He real tall. He got that smoky, dark, mysterious look. Momoa. Thank you, Melissa. Jason Momoa. He's another one that has a very large social media presence. And once you get your social media up there, you start opening the door for even more opportunities. And y'all think about it. Why y'all think a lot of these influencer chicks and stuff like that get these brand deals with Fashion Nova and all of that? is because of their social media presence. They have a lot of followers. So the same thing applies to actors. And I think that's why Janelle used LaOnya for her following, to build up his following. Think about it, y'all. Because whenever the Chrissy situation happened, if y'all remember in my interview, whenever Chrissy seen whenever the billboard that LaOnya put up got back to Chrissy, because Chrissy didn't see it because she didn't see it. I forgot why she didn't see it at first, but one of her cousins sent it to her. And when Chrissy sent it to Janelle, Janelle made excuses and try to say, "Oh, that's just for publicity stunt and da 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 da." So he gave that reasoning behind it or whatever, basically saying he was trying to use the situation with LaOnya to build up his brand. Cause he even tried, y'all. This fool even tried to uh get Chrissy to still be with him behind the scenes, but he be on some publicity type stunt with LaOnya publicly because of her following. Chrissy said, "Hell no." Oh Lord. She's like, "This ain't gonna never be that. Okay, listen, you can just go on. And we know, but you know what? He was on some cap because look at how many times he didn't step out on LaOnya. So it's like, dude, is you cool? Is you cool? So some females will go for that, but no, she wasn't going. She was not going for that. That's why she politely exited that situation. Um, exactly, Shanique. He tried it. He sure tried it, y'all. So, I need to blow my nose, child. He thought she was the meal ticket to the next level in acting. Nope, he's still in too big. How many years later? Y'all are crazy, bro. Y'all, y'all crazy. He seen that following. He was watching. Like that was y'all. The LaTrue marriage divorce situation was uh, a major viral story, and it went viral more than once because new stuff started coming out and happening. It created like a viral domino effect, if y'all remember. So Janelle was watching everything just like everybody else. If y'all remember, whenever they met in LA, him and LaOnya at that premiere, she had that camera crew with her, right? And had those paid props. Miss Brianna, because she was filming her show. So he thought she was a celebrity. I mean, not a celebrity child. He thought she was bigger than what she was. Because you remember when he told the story whenever she had that party for him and she gave him all them gifts. He said he was trying to get through and her security guard, the big old security guard, wasn't letting him get to her. He thought she was one of the ones, baby. Oh, how soon they figured it out. Listen, they both thought each other was one of them ones. That hot shit, okay? But they found out quick. I think she found out a little quicker than he did because she was buying him all kind of stuff. So, he had to know that money was coming from somewhere. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Thank you for my cash app, child. Super chat blessing. You know what? I looked at your last name. When I see Cass, that's what I thought about. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all hit that like button too, y'all. So they both fooled each other. But speaking of funding, right? That's gonna bring me into this next thing. Hold on, let me take him down. So one of the things that Auntie Pimo, let me pull this up too. I want to show y'all stuff. Hold up, y'all. Let's see. Which page is it on? Wonder if I can hold on. I think it's on the other page. All right, where is it? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find a post that she made a couple days ago. Where is it? Okay, here you go. Here you go. So back to the whole Christmas situation, y'all. John Barbary was housewife of Atlanta. Ooh, child, he was food, okay? He was food, baby. So, thank you, Miss Renee, for the gifts, my love, and whoever else sent some. I can't even go all the way back up, but I see my mind thanking y'all. I appreciate y'all. I have no clue, tweet. It went away, child. It left with the marriage, I guess. It left with the it left with the marriage, child. Okay, let me go back up. Hold on, y'all. So, hey, Brandy. So, I want to piggyback off of Auntie Pimo because I don't think a lot of people realize this too, and it is a part of her pattern of behavior, y'all. So, if y'all remember, now I gotta go back and I spoke on this on one of my lives, a couple weeks ago because when she first came out, well, let's rewind it back to October. Y'all remember she put out that Christmas vlog where her and the kids was all in the pajamas from Walmart, the Christmas pajamas, and they was decorating the tree and all of that. And she made a post saying, forget about Halloween, forget about Thanksgiving, get me to Christmas ASAP, da 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 da. Right? So everybody thinking, okay, well, she's excited about Christmas. And we thinking, well, maybe it's because she got two new babies with Janastro, right? Because when he ain't around, well, child, But anyways, two new babies in the picture. Why not celebrate Christmas? So fast forward to November, and she put up those text messages between her and her kids, and she's basically saying what y'all want for Christmas. And Lala said an Apple Watch. If y'all remember, I showed y'all those messages. Lala said she wanted an Apple Watch. Josh said, I think that's all he said was like as if I'm thinking about it. And Isaiah said, I'm gonna get right back with you, right? So that's not saying we don't want nothing for Christmas. Now, I don't know how everybody do it. I could only speak for myself. And then y'all could let me know how y'all move when it comes to Christmas in the chat. But when it comes to my kids, for the most part, they get what they want year round, right? They get whatever they want if it's reasonable. Okay? We ain't rich, child. But if it's reasonable, let's say that. But clothes and shoes, they get that year round because that's a necessity. That's not a want. But a want is expensive clothes. Like if you want something designer or something like that, that's a want. Because I don't have to buy you nothing expensive to make sure you're clothed. Okay? So, like I said, clothes and shoes, that's a necessity. So I feel like kids should get that year round. But for the most part, kids tell you what they want for Christmas. Because for one, their needs should already be met. That's our job as a parent to make sure they have everything that they need. Right? So when I heard her say, well, I gotta pull up NCP Mo video, but let me show y'all this. And I'm going somewhere with this because I don't feel like it should be made a big deal of when certain people don't want to celebrate Christmas because you don't have to. But here's the thing. If you put all your business out on the internet and people see you move a certain way when it comes to Christmas, one year you doing this, the next year you doing this, but you lying about the reasoning and then you saying something completely different in a whole nother post or another video, people gonna call that out. People are gonna call that out. So she made a post. Well, she shared a post on December 3rd, right? And she shared it on Facebook and Snapchat. But she didn't share it on her big page, I don't think. She shared it on one of her smaller pages. And it said a lot of kids wouldn't care about Christmas or any holiday if it wasn't for you grown adults pushing it on them. Child be 2 years old talking about I can't let him slash her down. Child don't even know what the hell going on. It's you grown adult, right? So she shared that and say this right here with some laughing emojis. Now, when I read the post, I took it for what it was because she put context in the post. So it gave to me that she was speaking on the smaller kids, the kids who don't understand what a Chris or a must is, right? So she said, whatever, whatever in the post. And Laonia took it as symbolic for all the kids. That's how I feel she took it because of her doing these videos lately saying, "Oh, I'm not going, my kids don't want nothing, so we're going to adopt a family with the angel tree and we're going to, how she said that. Buy them. Let me play her video. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let's play it so we can hear verbatim what she said. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I think it's a load of a load of a load of crap. Oh, child, listen. Hold up, y'all. Let me pull it up. Where is it? All right. Let me put these earphones on. I need to put my nose, child. These earphones be tearing me up. Brandon said when our kids were little, they got all the toys. As they got older, they got bigger, more expensive presents. Now that they're young adults, they get money, they go shopping and get exactly, Brandon. And that's my thing, right? Because if we saying Christmas is about giving and blessing others, who better than your own family? So even in this situation, she can use that and go bless one of her less fortunate, especially y'all. She's only given to one family. Child, you can go do that to one of your family members. That's for validation, y'all. Y'all know I speak on that all the time when it comes to her and validation. She's real big on doing things on the internet for public validation. If you look at the comments, look at what they telling her. Oh my God, you're such a great person. You're such a great woman, a great mother, a great this, a great that, and you just a blessing. And da da da. She loves. She one of the ones, child, will make up something just to have people say, "Oh my God, you're this, you're that." Okay, that's what that gave to me. But that's a load of crap because your kids didn't say they didn't want anything. And if we looking at wants and needs, that means they should have everything they need. If you saying, right, that um you she basically insinuated that she buy all throughout the year without saying it. Because if they don't want or need nothing for Christmas, then that told me that, she buy throughout the year, which we don't really see that, but that's neither here nor there. Just use your imagination, child, because when you dealing with somebody who posts a lot of things, you can see what be going on. Let's just say that. But I don't know. It I don't believe her. I'm sorry. I was trying to find a way to say like, y'all, I don't believe her. I don't believe the whole I'm gonna adopt a family and buy them all kind of stuff, whatever they want on their list. I don't believe that. Cause who only a fool can see that. Oh Lord, I'm trying to say this nicely, y'all. I don't believe that the babies have everything they want and need. I'm sorry. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And I'm saying that belief based off of what I see. She got two more children added to the four she already had. Now that's six. I do not believe that those kids have everything I ain't gonna say that they need, I mean that that they need because they need water, they need a roof over their heads, they need clothes and shoes and this and that, right? But I feel like they still want something. Oh, and that's why I was saying to my kids, y'all, because like I said, I buy them clothes and shoes throughout the year. Because for one, them boys grow fast as hell. Okay, it look like their feet grow every month, but they still. I don't care how rich a child is, and I'm not rich at all. But I don't care how rich. We could talk about a celebrity child. They still gonna find something that they want for Christmas. Ain't no, I don't believe no child is telling their parent, "Oh, I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing." A holiday that they've been celebrating all their life, they gonna say they don't want nothing. And y'all know kids be in competition, especially when they get in front of their peers when they go to school. Child, them kids be, "Ooh, I got them new J's for Christmas. Look, I got them 9, I got the 5, got the 11, I got the ones." Child, them cheering be bragging. They be looking forward to going back to school after the Christmas holiday to show off what they got for Christmas. And that's a fact. These are kids. These are not adults. They don't have the maturity level, the humbleness that we have as adults. Okay? So it's real hard to believe that all four of them cheering say they didn't want nothing for Christmas. Last year, y'all, and why I don't believe it is because she give too many different stories. When she's being deceptive, you're gonna know. Last year, she said the same. What did she say last year? Let me pull up Auntie Pimo video. Before I pull up Auntie Pimo video, let's play this recent video of her talking about adopting an angel tree. Y'all listen to this.
Yeah, I've been to every store looking for children for angel trees. Fortunately, near me, every child has been adopted. But I am seeking to desperately adopt some families for Christmas who had an angel tree but it wasn't picked. Doesn't matter if you're not in Georgia. If you are in Georgia, great. Then I get to link up with you and see you. If not, that's fine. But please submit your children's wish list. It would be great if you have them speaking and talking about what they would like in a video versus just you sending a list. I would greatly appreciate it if you could do this as soon as possible, you guys. Happy holidays. My kids have everything. They couldn't even come up with a Christmas list for me. So this year, I'm just going to go big and donate to another family. All right. So,
Okay. Remember what I told y'all about when a person is being deceptive? Now, mind you, y'all heard in the beginning of the clip that she said we're going to adopt a few families, right? A few means more than one. But at the end of the clip, she said we're just going to go big and give to another family. Another family is one family. A few is multiple. Let me run it back, y'all. Listen good. Hold on. Listen good.
yeah, I've been to every
Matter of fact, I'm going to stop it when she say it. Okay?
store looking for children for angel trees. Fortunately, near me, every child has been adopted. But I am seeking to desperately adopt some families for Christmas.
See, she said, I am seeking to desperately adopt some families for Christmas. Families is plural, meaning more than one. That's why I say when a person is being deceptive, you're gonna know. Okay? And like I say, remember her when she put out those text messages last week? Lala said she wanted an Apple Watch. That ain't she don't want nothing, okay? And the other one said, and then the other one said, give me a second. Like, we didn't see those messages. We didn't see when the kids returned back to the text messages. If we're gonna talk about what kids want and need, because those are two different things. They might have everything they need, but I'm pretty sure they want stuff. They don't want to, especially if they are used to celebrating Christmas. Don't do that to your baby. If you can't afford to buy for all them cheering, just say that. Just say that. Like, it's not hard. And it's not an issue. It's not an issue. But if you know your babies are used to celebrating the holidays, they used to get, even if it's one gift. Because I think a lot of parents do put a lot of pressure on themselves when it do come to Christmas holiday and stuff like that. If you can't afford it, you just can't afford it. But you, if they are smaller kids, they are literally $1 to $5 gifts that can be bought. The smaller ones are the easiest to satisfy. Literally. Because you can go buy a whole bunch of cheap gifts. I mean cheap, okay? And they Gucci. They good. Because they still be on toys and stuff like that. Now, when they start getting a little bit older, that's a different story. And for the ones in the back who's, we watched this woman buy Janelle Christmas gifts for the past 2, and I'm talking about throughout the year, baby. That man been getting gifted all through up and down 2023, 2024. $10,000 ring, $30,000 pendant chain, Mexican Jordans. He done got expensive outfits and investing into his businesses, investing into loyalty films, which that we don't know what happened to Echo House, but all of that. So that's why I can't take her serious. Like, I can't take you serious when you do these type of things when it don't even make sense. Like, you saying your kids don't want nothing for Christmas when you showed us the text message where your daughter clearly said she wanted an Apple Watch. And then she try to cover it up and say, "Oh, Lala wants something different every day." Well, that means she wants something then, right? You didn't ask her what she need for Christmas. You said what y'all want for Christmas. So I guess that means they ain't getting shit. But it's the whole man thing for me, is what I'm trying to say, y'all. Like, if we wouldn't have literally witnessed all of the splurging she did on Janelle and the flexing when she did it, this wouldn't even be an issue. But people literally watch her and then try to be on some Indian giver type ish because he ain't ish. He's an ain't shat ninja. Which she knows that even before she spent them coins. So imagine sitting outside his house trying to get a $10,000 ring back when you bought it for him, knowing he been cheating on you. It ain't just started. He ain't just start cheating. You been saying he was a cheater. And he couldn't be with just one woman. Why would you go spend that type of money on him? That's like you awarding. That might be why he kept cheating, because every time he cheated, when he went back, he got a nice gift. Awarding the infidelity is crazy, okay? Ninja either got some jewelry or he got a trip. Whole time he cheat. Who do that? She splurging on him and he putting gas in these other females' cars and buying them perfume and giving them a little DoorDash money, little 100, little something slight. He funding them while she funding him. That shows you the difference in the women. I don't have to show you my value through what I can do financially. I just got to show you I can hold my own. Uh if you equate my value to how I buy things for you financially, you are not the one for me. When a man looks at a woman's value, value shouldn't even be equivalent to coin. It should be equivalent to how she carry herself, how independent she is, her beauty somewhere in there, all of those things. Okay? Internally, externally, whatever. But if you only see value in me when I'm buying something for you, or you are standing behind me while I'm paying at the register. Y'all, the reason why I said that, because y'all remember that meme that they said that meme went viral too, because it was a man standing up behind his woman, and they was like, and she was swiping her credit card, and they was like, anytime you see a man standing behind his woman, just know he ain't finna pay for shit. What time? That was so funny, y'all. Or he said he gotta go to the bathroom when it's time to. I wish I could find that meme, but that's that energy Janasha gave. Oh Lord, I'm so weak. My eyes are crying. But that's the part I don't like because we watch the splurging. We watch the money being wasted on a ninja who don't even value marriage. This man say the commitment is for him is greater when it comes to the kids than it comes to marrying her. That speaks volumes. Because to me, you shouldn't even want a baby with me if you don't see me as your wife. That's how you know a lot of these ninjas got the game all the way effed up or got it backwards. Because if you don't view me as your wife, you shouldn't want to procreate with me. Procreating with another person is sacred. When you have kids with somebody, that's like a whole soul tie. Because y'all are locked in for 18 plus years, especially if that child go to college. And even then, once that child get older and start having kids, y'all still connected. Because now y'all got grandchildren together. So it's like, what the hell? You don't see me as your wife, but you see me as a baby mama? Because that's what that means. If a ninja say he don't want marriage with you, but he want a child, that means he don't see you as a wife. He see you as a baby mama. Period. Because what the hell? So you rather be stuck with me. Well, not even stuck because ninjas will go ghost immediately if they want to. But that speaks to the woman. That's where the woman has to use her common sense and say, hell no to the no, no, no. Hell to the no. That's where you say, put that condom on. Put that condom on, little bit. We ain't finna do that. You say you don't want to get married, right? Okay, I'm not finna be your baby mother. No, we ain't doing that. Hey, Miss Denise, my love. Miss Brenda says she don't have common sense. Especially when you already got a bunch of kids. Y'all, I'll be trying not to sound insensitive. But when you know you already got a bunch of kids by multiple men in a relationship and those relationships didn't work out, I wouldn't even want to look at another kid. I would not even want to look at another kid with a ninja that's not even trying to make a commitment with me. Like I said, I go back to that video he posted. If you don't view marriage on a certain level, then why would you want to take on such a big commitment as having a child with somebody? That's crazy. That's backwards. That is backwards because you can divorce somebody if it don't work out. You can. God child, hey my love. You said, let me go back up. Buying a house and decking my kids' room behind their buying a house and decking my kids' room behind their backs would have been their gift since they got everything allegedly. Exactly. Thank you for saying that because that shows that it's things that can be done. First of all, let me just say this for the ones in the back that be like, "Oh, y'all picking da 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 da," right? It's always something that can be done for your kids. This lady got 6. This is how much she seeks public validation, right? We all seen her financial downfall on this internet. We've all witnessed it. I'm not saying she broke, okay? She still got a little coin coming in. but she don't have it like she used to. And that's a fact. That is a fact. We watch things being repossessed. We watch her having to downsize multiple times. We didn't see her getting sued by buku credit card people and landlord trying to sue, and all of these different things are clear indicators of someone having a financial decline. Let's just say that, right? So we know that's established. But when it comes to this situation and saying, oh, my kids have everything they want and need, so I'm going to just go and adopt another family, knowing damn well you don't have it like that to be doing it. Just say, matter of fact, she didn't have to say anything. She could have just not put nothing on the internet when it comes to Christmas. She could have just posted a tree like they did their live vlog and that'd be it. But when you seek validation so much, you just got to put something out there to be talked about. Because ain't no way in hell I would have got on here and say my kids don't want or need anything, knowing I'm not rich, and then say, oh, I'm going to go adopt another family. What? That don't even make sense. Especially when the whole internet seen the financial decline. So it's like, what? Like, she could have easily, if that's the case, because to me, that sounds like somebody who got it made financially, right? If my kids have everything they want and need, I mean everything, and I got it to where I can go adopt families for Christmas and get them everything they want and need, I would hope them kids got a savings account. I would hope they got a college fund, some insurance, like DEATH type insurance. I would hope and pray she got all of that aligned, because before you help anyone, you are supposed to help yourself and your children. That's rule number one. You got to make sure home straight before you make sure someone else's home is straight. Ain't no way in hell. Oh my God. Y'all. I don't know what to say, child. Like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Even when she came out here and she was showing the little, okay, Lawi used to go get her nails done all the time. Now she started to do press on, right? At home, right at home. Start talking about saving money and da 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 da, right? And she mentioned, I forgot what it's called. Not an IRL. I forgot the name of it. Who remember? Who remember that insurance policy that she mentioned? What was it called, y'all? Somebody put it in the chat. And she basically was mentioning it as if she had one for each and every one of her kids. But she gave the wrong advice. She said that those policies are way better, right? Way better than whole life policies, because dang it, I forgot, y'all. I'm trying to explain it to y'all, but I forgot. Because I can't remember the name. I don't think that's what it was. I don't think it was an IUL. I don't remember though. But she basically seen something on the internet and tried to say it again. Like try try to drop a gem on people, and she didn't know what the hell she was talking about. Okay? She didn't know what she was talking about. Let's just say that. But I don't believe she got savings accounts for all six of them kids. I don't believe she got uh college funds put away for all six of those kids. I don't believe that. And if I don't even believe she got life insurance on all of them. And if you don't have it, you should not be out here trying to adopt angel tree. You should. You should. It's given. I still want to get the validation of having a certain lifestyle, but not actually have it because we all know it's not giving that no more. It's not. We can tell. We can tell. This lady used to video and show off her rental homes like she was on Cribs, MTV Cribs, every time she moved into a new home. We ain't seen the last two or three. Okay? And she done moved about 6 times throughout the saga. Let's say that. Which is real crazy. Hold up, y'all. Ooh, I'm getting tired, y'all. I gotta do my baby's Christmas stockings. I won't get the stuff for that, so I need to put those on my fireplace. But I gotta put them together first. Um, I'm gonna do that when I get off live. I'm about to get off in a few. But I don't understand that. I just don't get it. The validation is crazy. It's like the internet be having people going crazy, y'all. It really do. Like, I feel bad for them babies. I feel bad for them kids because at the end of the day, if you say, "Hey, Creole lady, shout out to you, my love," if you saying you not gonna get your babies nothing for Christmas because you feel like they don't want or need nothing based on you asking them, and you posted. That's the weirdest part of it all. She posted text messages as if they said in the text messages that they didn't want anything. Oh, mama, we good. We don't want nothing. That's not what happened. Lala said an Apple Watch like it wasn't that. And I pray she still get it. I hope and pray because we all know they pappy don't celebrate holidays. So I hope and pray that the baby girl still get her Apple Watch that she asked for. Since her mama got so much money to go adopt Angel Tree family. Not one. Oh, I didn't even finish letting y'all hear it. Let me let y'all hear that right quick. But that's why I say when you're being deceptive, you tend to God makes a way for you to stumble over your words or say certain things that are literally red flags or that will give you up in your deceptiveness. Okay? But listen, let me go back to now y'all listen what she say. Hold on.
Every store looking for children and trees. Fortunately, near me, every child has been adopted. But I am seeking to desperately adopt some families for Christmas.
Okay, y'all heard. Unfortunately, every child has been adopted. So I am seeking to desperately adopt some families for Christmas. Families is plural, meaning more than one. Now let's go to the end.
Who had an angel tree but wasn't picked? Doesn't matter if you're not in Georgia. If you are in Georgia, great. Then I get to link up with you and see you. If not, that's fine. But please submit your children's wish list. It would be great if you have them speaking and talking about what they would like in a video versus just you sending a list. I would greatly appreciate it if you could do this as soon as possible, you guys. Happy holidays. My kids have everything. They couldn't even come up with a Christmas list for me. So this year, I'm just going to go big and donate to another family.
Okay. My kids have everything. They couldn't even come up with a list for me. So this year we just gonna go big and donate to another family. Not other families, another family, which is equivalent to one family. But in the beginning, she said she was seeking desperately to adopt family for Christmas. So yeah, it's real hard to believe when she's trying to be quote unquote charitable, child. Especially when we this is so sad. This is a sad situation, baby. Facts. Because you know doggone well them children want something for Christmas. They they want something. I guarantee you. And shout out to Auntie Pimo because she did show where what she was speaking on how all of these rich kids they still get gifts every year and they rich. They still getting stuff if you celebrate it. But then she made a post talking about it's the adults' fault. So that told me that you feel like you don't have to celebrate it. Like, it's the adults that made it made people feel like they have to do that. Just say you don't want to get them nothing. Because the subliminal post and the sharing relative post that's put up on Facebook is literally a loud cry that's saying, I don't want to get them nothing. Let me agree with this lady who said that it's the adults that force Christmas on the kids. But you just said, oh, my kids don't want anything. So which one is it? And y'all remember last year, she said she wasn't getting them nothing last year because she didn't feel like wrapping gifts and putting it under the tree. Oh, child. They do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Because the year before that, child looked like two of them got a cell phone. She gave them gift cards and said they had $1,000 on each card. I don't believe that, but that's what she said. Okay, we'll never know if that was true or not. But yeah, so it's like, come on now, you can always find something that your kids want, whether it be clothes or whatever. Because we seen her record herself going to North Carolina and taking her oldest son to City Trends to get some clothes. We didn't see her go bring Lala nowhere to get clothes. We seen her post that she was getting some for Momo and the twins. We didn't see her take Lala. I don't even think I seen Isaiah in that video. I seen her getting it for Josh because he lived with his daddy now. So, and this could be one of the situations where maybe we just didn't see it, right? But we also know the type of person we're dealing with. She posts those type of things for validation. So people can see that this is what, hey, this is what I'm doing. So I highly doubt that she would leave it off of camera if she was doing it. Okay? I don't think she would, child. Everything is content, remember?
So I look forward
To
to.
the content creator, everything is content for the most part. I wanted to play a little bit of Auntie People's video, but I don't even feel like playing it, child. I think got tired, y'all, and I need to finish. Excuse me. I need to do the stockings for my babies, y'all. Even my old this how I know that's cap, because y'all, even my 17, almost 18-year-old still want his Christmas stocking every year. Listen, but I don't put nothing in there but junk, okay? I mean, when I say junk, meaning like they favorite candies and stuff like that. But he still want his stocking. Let me not put his stocking on that fireplace. That boy gonna be so jealous. You can't even tell him you older now. Like, you are older. He don't care about that. He want his stocking, okay? For Easter, I have to make him a personalized gift basket. He wants his Easter basket. It don't have to be with the candy and eggs, child. You can put his deodorant, his soap, things that he like, whatever. He want his bag. When your kids fall and they used to certain things, that's what I'm talking about. If her kids are used to Christmas because of her, then let's not make it seem like they don't want nothing, or oh, my kids, I'm not gonna do this. I ain't gonna, they have everything they want and need, and da 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 da, or it's other people's fault because of the pressures of celebrating Christmas. Like she ain't been posting on the internet for years things they've been doing for them kids for Christmas. When she was with LaTruth, baby, that tree was big, it was up, and it was stocked with gifts for all of the kids. So it just speaks volumes how the dynamic has completely changed, seeing as how she don't have that husband anymore. Speaks volumes. And I seen that Christmas video, well, not Christmas, but house tour video when her and LaTruth first moved in that big ass house in North Carolina, child. And LaTruth showed the Christmas tree and they had buku presents under there. I don't think she had a tree that size since she left LaTruth. Well, since LaTruth left her, my bad. I don't think she had a tree that size. That tree was huge in a huge house with a lot of presents. I haven't seen a Christmas like that with her since that marriage has been dissolved. And them kids were so excited. So I would hope and pray, y'all. Okay, I will, Shanique. I would hope and pray. Let's just say this. We're going to end it with this. I would hope and pray for those babies' feelings' sake, because this is what they're used to. They're not used to not celebrating Christmas or not getting anything. So I would hope and pray that she still gets them something. Lala said she wanted her Apple Watch, right? Or they really don't need or want anything. I would hope and pray she had a conversation with them and let them know what it really is. Because that's sad if she didn't. Like, it really is. We sat up here and we watched this lady splurge on a grown kid, Janostrals, the third baby daddy, for 2 years. That man got everything he wanted out of her. Even to the point where he threatened to leave her if he didn't get certain things. And she got it just to keep him there. So if you can do that for a man, Lala should definitely get that Apple Watch. Okay? And whatever them boys could conjure up that they want to. Let's not forget about Momo and the twins. Momo wasn't in them text messages. And I'm pretty sure I know why. Because little kids want everything for Christmas. They don't want one thing. They want everything, okay? They want everything. So, and you can't convince me Momo told her she don't want nothing. Or she couldn't think of something. You couldn't convince me of that. Ain't no way in hell. So, hey Queen Iris, shout out to you for being a member for 6 months. Let me go up and read Shanique's comment. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it, girl. Hey today, my love. Hey, Miss Renee. Shanique, I don't see your comment. What you said? That ooh, you know what? Shout out to Queen Love Mail for that comment. Hey, Miss Latrice, she said, what happened to the family she was gonna supposedly send to Great Wolf Lodge? We never found out who they were. We didn't see no pictures, no none of that. Because if I would have did that, I would have said, can y'all please send me a family picture once y'all get there, just so I can show my supporters, so that they can know that, hey, we did indeed go here. She announced one name on Instagram or Facebook, one of the two, and that was it. That was it. Oh, the winner of Great Wolf Lodge is such and such. We ain't seen not one person come out and say, oh, thank you so much, child. Oh, that was a blessing. My kids been wanting to go there forever. We ain't seen not one person. You said when she was with RH, she believed in Christmas. What's that song? Christmas just ain't Christmas without the ones you love. Oh, Lil Bree, we get it. Yep, that's true. She did. She looked forward to y'all. They would all be in matching pajamas, even Walt doing the little dance tunnel. Remember, she started doing that with Janelle and Walt and the kids after her and LaTrue broke up. She started doing the same things she did with her ex-husband with Janelle and her daddy. They don't even do that no more. What happened to the matching PJs with the Soul Train line? What happened to that? It only go on in the beginning of the relationship? That's crazy. Hey, Tokyo. I really do believe she missed them days. Because Janelle, one thing about Janelle, he gonna disappear, baby. When it's time to spend some money or some family time, or he gonna disappear. Probably, did you see the AI video Sleepy posted with him and his wife? He's mocking RH, but to be honest, he's RH's biggest fan and taking less. He is. Cause I called that out whenever he first posted that Sora video, because you know Sora is AI. Where he got that from, y'all? RH been posting that, using that Sora since it first came out. Well, since we first knew of it, because I didn't even know what that was. But and not Sleepy doing it. Like, dude, child, he think he mocking something, but you making yourself look bad. You just showing that you're stalking this man. You can't be that obsessed with this man that you gonna go and use and download every single thing that he do and you. That's some crazy work. That is some crazy work. He even watching Kevin. Cause I seen where he posted something talking about such and such brother or something like that, talk about God something. I automatically knew he was talking about Kevin. Like, damn, you stalking his brother too? That is some weird behavior. That is weird. Her supporters look foolish begging her. It's sad. She could clearly adopt some of them. Oh. And that's you know what? I could never do that to y'all. I could never pretend like I'm going to do something for y'all and not do it, but act like I actually did it. Like my heart not built for that. I can't play with people's feelings like that. Because once I start reading sad stories and how people don't have this and that make me emotional. I couldn't do that. I don't know how she do that to her supporters. You have to have a really, really evil heart to act like you gonna help somebody in a financial situation and don't. Or create names like you help people knowing those names are fake. Because we didn't caught up with that also. You gotta be really evil to do that. And that's why that karma is full speed because God don't bless people like that. When you play on people like that, you got to know it's gonna be some type of repercussion from that. Even if you feel like you getting away with it. And that's why I say you could tell people who really don't believe in God and his wrath. Because if they did, they wouldn't move the way they move. People in the physical realm might not see it, but God sees all. So when you playing with people and you thinking you got away with something, you forgetting about that one person who really matters that can see what happened. That can literally make or break your life. Hey, I couldn't do it, child. And then you got foot meat over there in everybody inbox begging for money, gas money. I don't see how she do it. At this point, baby, you need to go get on that pole. Okay? I wouldn't give that advice to nobody else, but I'm gonna give it to you. Because girl, what the hell? Like she didn't made what she got going on a lifestyle now. It's a whole lifestyle change. It don't even give temporary uh hardship no more. It gives lifestyle change. Professional hustler. She might as well make a career out of using the homelessness narrative. Professional homeless person, it gives something, child, but ain't no way, y'all. Ain't I told y'all, foot meat is the type based on the receipts that I didn't seen on her. She the type of person that will turn something down because she don't like it or um she don't feel like that's something she want to do or somewhere she want to stay or even if it's given to her instead of taking what she can get because she actually her and her kids actually need it. That's some crazy work, baby. But in people inboxes begging for $20 gas and this and that, I done had so many people that did sent me receipts of this lady in their inbox asking for gas money or money for food or whatever. But it be mainly gas money. But it's like you need to go see if Magic City have what strip clubs they got in the Carolinas, y'all. Because at this point, she need them daily tips. Because the CNA position ain't working out for her. Whatever she doing right now is not working out. Okay, she need to find the nearest pole, not the nearest pimp, the nearest pole. Because you know a lot of women will shake a little ass to get over that hard, tough time. Just until, you know, they can get to where they need to be. Because at this point, she didn't turn homelessness into a profession, but she ain't getting the coins behind it. Huh? You say, wait, Pop, what receipts you didn't share with us? I was talking about foot meat. I'm talking about people. I was talking about her in people inbox begging for money. That's it. Um, that's crazy. Like now I see why DW been left her. Okay, let me just say that. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way. And I would feel like less of a mother putting my kids through that and keep making promises to them that we gonna be in our house soon. Every time she go live, them kids like, are we going to the new house? She should feel like Shaq. And this is also coming from somebody who say they don't believe in the courts to go put the man on child support. Girl, you done lost every little piece of sense you possibly had. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna have all these baby daddies and none of them on child support. Child bye. You need your ass beat and your cheering took. Because I'll be damned if I let my kids struggle because my pride. It's no way. She allows her pride to get in the way of her actually solidifying something for her and her cheering. Who the hell do that? I would have got on that pole so quick. Hold on, y'all. Listen, that pole wouldn't have knew what was coming. Oh, child. I need to go get my nose, babe. I'm gonna get off here. No. Ain't no way, y'all. It's no way. I'm glad I was raised the way I was raised. Like one thing about my mama, I watched my mama growing up work two jobs to make sure we had everything we needed. Because it was a period where my daddy wasn't shit. Okay. But my mama got it out the mud. Do you hear me? Two jobs. My mama even worked the offshore job before to make sure her children had everything. It's no excuse. Like I don't understand, and then I'm not trying to be insensitive, and I'm not saying people don't fall on hard times. But this lady right here, something in the milk ain't clean with this situation. And I think it's more to the story. Because I didn't watch her tell people 1 minute, oh, I'm going to put them papers on these baby daddies tomorrow. And I've also watched her say to the very same people, I don't believe in court. That's a little too much. So it's like, which one is it? Ain't no way in hell. My pride is way too big to be in everybody inbox asking, you got a little $20, little $20. No, I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm going to get it out the mud. Even if I have to let these children go stay with their fathers until I can get back on my feet. That's just a sacrifice I would have to make. And that I'm starting to think that's what she need to do. Because it's given the conflict is her having all them damn kids and trying to, because when you gotta go to work, you need a babysitter. They ain't at school all day. So I don't know, y'all. That's some crazy work. That's some crazy work, y'all. But anyways, wait, let me see what did they say before I get off. She say, watch those girls have earrings in their ear the next time they are dressed while out with her. Y'all know she listens and read the comments. For real. And it's been going on so much lately today. You noticed that, huh? Every time something is said, she doing. Y'all remember I said, why she just dressing alike with the girl twin? Like Momo ain't just what 6, 7 years old. I know she gonna feel away. Next day, what she post? All of them dressed alike, child. And it was something else. It was something else too that I noticed. It was something that we was talking about in the live stream. And then boom, here you go. I can't remember what it was though. What was it? It's gonna come to me. But definitely that dress alike part, it's gonna come to me though. It's gonna come to me. That's some crazy work though. Oh child. Um Child, she done bought Momo some of those fur boots to match hers. She just did that because we tired of seeing her in them. Those different though. Those are a little different, okay? So they don't look the ones she got for Momo don't look like area rugs like the ones she be wearing. The ones she got for Momo are actually cute. And also because, I feel like a lot of times when you got a smaller foot, it don't look as bad, if that makes sense. So those are, I would have, but not don't let that baby wear that with every damn thing like she been doing. That's to me that's some seasonal type of stuff. Hey, corporate thugging with Mika. What's up, birthday twin? Is she back living in a hotel? I don't even know. She in that shelter. But y'all remember she said that that shelter was only for what 90 days, and then you had to, basically they give you 90 days to get your shot together. Basically, they help you get on your feet, and that's them saying, well, hey, we didn't seen people get on their feet within 90 days because you get to stack all your money for 3 months. Now, if you ain't got no damn job, that's a problem because they got daycare there where they keep the kids. She can stack all her money for 3 months and don't have to pay no bills there. So if you still in people inbox asking for $20, something in the milk ain't clean. It's saying that you're not even working right now. That's weird to me. That's weird, y'all. So I don't know. I don't know. Because I remember her saying that shelter provided all of that. So she shouldn't be in nobody inbox still asking for money if she's working. Because it's given she really can't keep a job right now, which is weird. But anyways, I'm finna get off of here, y'all, because I'm about to go do my baby's Christmas stockings, and I got a few little more decoration things that I want to put up. So I'm about to go do that. Um, I miss y'all. I'm gonna be back though. I don't want to say I hate promising I'm gonna go live and then I end up not doing it because I get busy. But I probably will go live for y'all tomorrow. I just don't know what time. I don't know the specific time, but I'm gonna try my hardest to come back live tomorrow because I don't want to fall behind on my content. Because one thing about YouTube that I learned is that you have to stay consistent with your content. That's how you keep your CPM up. and all of that. That's what they look for. They look for consistency. So you have to be consistent to keep your CPM up. Hey, Tay, I love you more, girly. That's okay. Y'all can always hit that replay because my ass gonna get up off there and go do these Christmas stockings and find me a little 1-2 movie. And I got a few more things that I gotta order for my like my little nieces and nephews for Christmas. I done got my kids out the way. I always get my babies out the way first, and my mama them and stuff like that. But I got a bunch of nieces and nephews and godchildren, child. So I gotta get they stuff. Whew. But I'm about to soon be done. I got a few things left and I'm gonna be finished. But anyways, I love y'all and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday night. It is Friday. Y'all probably gonna see me in these streets because I will be, roaming a little bit while I do what I need to do up in this house, baby. Okay. It depends on who go live. Because I don't be in everybody live. It's a handful of people. But I will try to come back and go live tomorrow. So more than likely I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna do an early one or a late at night one. I might try to do an early one because I ain't did an early one in a long time. But anyways, I love y'all. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Thank y'all for rocking out with Pac on this live stream. Thank y'all for the blessings, the gifts, the supers, hitting the like button, watching the ads, all of the above. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lou Pac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go. Lupac, baby, don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. INDE, yeah, she grinding with ease. PENENT, bring in truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive. LUPAC, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury. She deliver with that heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold, and real. This Lupac, baby. Capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lupac don't just react. She the code, what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined. Got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne. LUPAC, baby, don't bend. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect